What are the key strategies that can help music educators excel in teaching group lessons and create an unforgettable learning experience for their students? Well, hey, music teacher enthusiast. Today, during our Ultimate Music Teachers Talk, we're diving into the exciting realm of teaching music in group classes. I'm Gloria St. Germain, your host from Ultimate Music Teachers, and joining me is our music education expert and five-time international best-selling author, Joanne Barker. Hi, Joanne. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Gloria. I'm ready to share some strategies and tips for teaching music to groups of all ages.
Ooh, fantastic. Let's jump right in, Joanne. What are your top 3 tips for successful music instruction in group classes?
Well, Glory, my first tip is to create a positive and inclusive environment. Music is all about collaboration and teamwork, as we know. By fostering a welcoming atmosphere, students feel comfortable expressing themselves and supporting each other's growth.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so true, Joanne. Feeling safe and supported helps students build confidence in their musical abilities. And it's just awesome that you're sharing these tips with us. So, what's your second tip?
Well, my second tip is to incorporate music theory knowledge into group lessons. After all, we're teaching them how to play an instrument or use their voice, and it's the theory behind that that's so important. So, understanding the theory behind music enhances a student's overall comprehension and performance, whether it's exploring scales or dissecting chord progressions. Or even with the very young ones, learning about the lines and spaces and the keyboard geography, it all adds depth and creativity to their musical journey.
Yeah, absolutely, Joanne. And you're speaking to the ultimate music theory queen right here. Music theory provides a solid foundation. It's allowing students to explore their musicality with more freedom and, of course, understanding. So, what is tip number 3, Joanne?
Well, my third tip would be to make learning fun through interactive games. And being a games creator, interactive games and activities is what I'm all about. Engage students with those games, improvisation exercises, or even songwriting and composition challenges. It's so much fun. Adding an element of playfulness keeps students motivated and eager to learn. Plus, it brings joy to the learning process.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, Joanne. So let's talk about the power of teaching groups for all ages. Why do you think it's so effective?
Well, teaching music in group classes offers so many benefits. First, it fosters a sense of community and peer support. Students learn from each other, they collaborate, and they celebrate their achievements together. It also encourages teamwork, communication, and empathy. And those are pretty essential skills both in music and in life.
Yeah, absolutely, Joanne. It's inspiring to see students grow, not only as musicians, but also as individuals. Now, I want to add a little bit of humor to the mix here. So, what's your favorite funny story from your experience teaching group classes?
Well, I have lots of funny stories, but my very favorite one, I use keyboards in my class. And every once in a while, they'll just kind of start playing that first demo song. So one night during a group piano class, one of the keyboards suddenly burst into song and started playing that demo piece. And I'm kind of getting tired of that demo piece. But, it was a class of 5 boys, ranging in age like 11, 12 years old. So instead of telling the closest student to turn it off, I said, hey, you know what it means when a keyboard starts magically playing? We have to dance. And you know what? Those 5 boys started dancing. It was hilarious. It was such a lighthearted moment, and it showed just how an unexpected interruptions can create a memorable and fun experience. And every time that keyboard, well, sometimes they play it on purpose, but every time that keyboard bursts into song, we're dancing. It's so much fun.
It sounds hilarious. I would be right in there dancing with you, Joanne, and those 5 boys. It just goes to show you that music lessons can be full of surprises, and we just got to go with it.
Totally.
Now, before we wrap it up, let's give our viewers one action step that they can implement right now to improve their group teaching approach, even if they haven't thought about it before. What can you share, Joanne? What would be your suggestion?
Well, my suggestion would be to incorporate a group performance element into every class. Whether you're in a piano class, a voice class, a violin class, or a theory class, encourage your students to perform for their peers. It could be a solo, it could be a duet, or if you're doing a theory exercise on rhythm, for instance, use that rhythm as a little rhythm ensemble. It
Mhm.
helps build confidence, and it gets a bit of a stage presence for them and encourages supportive peer feedback. And, we need practice getting it up in front of people, don't we?
Absolutely. It's excellent suggestion, Joanne, because performing in front of others is a really valuable experience for any musician and teacher. And when you're putting together your group classes, that just gives them a platform to
Mhm.
practice that. It's so important. And I want to say thank you, Joanne, for sharing your expertise and your funny story. I might be dancing with the boys there. And as I'm really excited because you are one of our special guest speakers at our upcoming event, musicbusinessmastery.live. And I know that you have even more valuable insights to share. I'm so excited, Joanne.
Well, thank you, Glory, for having me. It's a pleasure discussing the power of teaching music in group class. I'm so passionate about it.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. And remember, creating a positive environment and incorporating music theory and making learning fun are the three keys to successful group teaching instruction. And don't forget to add that group performance as well, because that's an awesome tip. And here's an exciting announcement for music teachers everywhere. Music Business Mastery is hosting an upcoming live event featuring renowned music educators and industry professionals. So join us for a deep dive into the world of music education. Get ready to expand your knowledge, network with like-minded individuals, and take your teaching skills to the next level. And Joanne, how can they find out more?
It's really simple. You just visit musicbusinessmastery.live to reserve your spot today.
Absolutely. Thank you for tuning in to the Ultimate Music Teachers Talk. Until next time, teach with passion. Bye now.
Bye-bye.